Oh, guys, so why do femons think they're so entitled? Why do they think they're so special now? Why do they think they're all princesses prancing around everywhere? And everybody should move out of their way? Well, it's because they have a tube. And they think that every man on the planet wants their tube. But he's gonna have to jump through so many hoops, and he's gonna have to pay for it. But some guys just think, ah, to hell with it. It's just a tube anyway. You see, the femons have forgot that it's not so much about the tube, it's what the tube is attached to. You see, if it's attached to, say, a wrinkly old prune, the tube loses its value. I guess they think that males walk through the forest and see a hole in a tree and go over there and just bang it. I mean, after all, it's just a tube. But men have always thought what the tube is attached to is the most important. You see, it's not males that made femons a walking tube. It's femons. Then, unfortunately, the modern femons are just a walking tube. I mean, sex is part of nature. It's a drive that none of us can deny. But femons, especially the modern ones, has put everything on sex. So when they're in a situation where sex isn't wanted, isn't needed, they're like a spare prick at a wedding. That's true, I've known some guys who go with a femon because of her looks. And of course, she has a tube. But her personality was dreadful. And generally speaking, when the man got what he wanted, he was gone. So guys, you've been walking in the forest, maybe even hunting, and you see a tree way over that kind of looks like it's got a hole in it, which looks like a tube. Then there's nobody around to see except the wild animals, and they ain't gonna tell nobody. Yes, of course, we've all banged a tree at one time or other. You see, this is what the femons think, and that's why they're in so terrible a place. But at least the tree hasn't got a mouth where that horrible sound comes out. Anyway, just an idea, guys. I'm going to go for a walk in the forest. There's a place in the forest there where I saw some saplings growing last year. I'm gonna take another look. Take it easy, fellas.